Alright, hey guys, welcome back to the video, and today we'll be talking about more Bannerlord news. We have a little updates, plus I'm going to go over a couple of other questions that you may have, depending on what console you're playing on or patch that you're playing on, okay? And also I'm going to go over some of your questions at the end as well. So without further ado, let's get right to it. So first, and pretty much really the only thing that has been new in the forums and what the devs have said, they haven't said much. Again, as they stated previously, that they are going to pretty much wait on the next patch for a little bit. Just give them a little bit of time. Don't think about it too much. There's going to be a little pause after, obviously, 1.2.9 came out. So it is going to be a little bit. How long? No idea. I kind of thought they might have it kind of at the end of this month, but I also stated that it might be even longer as well. So it looks like it's going to be longer. But the community manager did come out and say, I can confirm we will be getting a 1.3.0 patch. Now, people are saying, woohoo, this is good news. But at the same time, it was kind of known. If you didn't know, I'm going to explain it again. The devs have stated a while back, but it's still prevalent. Right before the game was released, they stated that they plan to release a lot more patches and a lot more improvements to the game. The release kind of scared people because they thought, oh, no more big patches or maybe one or two more. And what about DLC? So what the devs have pretty much said is there's going to be a lot more patches to come, and they will let us know when that is either slowing down or coming to an end. And also, DLC is still on the table. Okay, so even after 1.3, I expect a 1.4 and maybe even a 1.5, depending on where they're at, how big these patches are. Again, 1.2 released a lot of different mechanics, and 1.3 can be the same. Well, what I would expect personally from 1.3 is a bunch of little mechanics that we already have, but added to it, kind of like how workshops work. But we had the warehouses added, the weather system was added. I expect more changes like that and a bunch of them for 1.3. Now, moving on, people are wondering about 1.2.9. It is still currently on Steam, Epic, and GOG. These are all PC or computer, platforms. So currently, PlayStation, Xbox still doesn't have it. I think you guys are still in 1.2.7 or 1.2.8, depending on, I think, an Xbox or PlayStation, whichever one you're playing on. The only thing you're really missing, obviously, crash fixes always needed, right? But is the friendly damage right over here. Friendly and reflective damage for multiplayer, for Siege, Team Deathmatch, and Battle. That's kind of like the main thing. Also, pretty much multiplayer changes in general. Obviously, the friendly fire was a change that was coming along for a while and people really wanted. But also the re-enabled punishments for dodging and leaving matchmaking games, enable team balancing, and pretty good. And then also a lot of bug fixes for your MMR, for freezes to the UI, and obviously crash fixes and stuff of that nature. But that's pretty much all the news I have for you. It hasn't not a lot has been said. I've been looking at the forums for every single time that I pretty much get up. Every single day I check them. But that's all we really have. Just this announcement right over here, and obviously just going over that 1.2.9 is still not fully there for everybody. But now let's move on to some of your comments. Okay, so we have a couple of comments. So first we have the comment of, if you buy a town, will there be an owner vote in the kingdom? So if you do get the last trade perk, which lets you, buy and sell. I think it's trade, right? Buy and sell, fiefs. You do not have to do a vote if you buy a town. It is automatically your town. It is pretty much like you are buying it, and automatically it becomes yours. I'm pretty sure if you're a vassal as well, there is no vote for it. It is just automatically yours. Now, next we have, can you become your wife? So this has to do with the how to retire video. So if you don't know, there is a place where you can retire your character and play as one of the people in your family or your clan. This does include your wife. So something a lot of people like to do is start a new game, get a wife as soon as possible, retire your character as soon as possible, and play as your wife. And therefore, if you find someone who has a lot of gear and all the other stuff, a lot of stats as well, it's pretty much a quick boost in the early game to actually play as your wife instead of your main character, because he still needs to do a lot of leveling up. But yes, you can. Lastly, we have how does he have so many companions? This is for the alley guide and tips video. Pretty much like this guy says, level up your clan, and if I'm not mistaken, there is a perk. It's a late stage perk that you can get that gives you +1 companion as well. But that will pretty much do it. Again, not much has been said. All we got is that patch 1.3 is confirmed, but that was kind of like, you know, for people in the know, you know, and I've been saying it for a while. There's still going to be a couple more patches until they say something about it. And if I'm not mistaken, we should be seeing the post that pretty much talks about like what's to come in the future, because the one that has come out like a long time ago, it's kind of outdated now, and pretty much most of the stuff that they did talk about is added in the game already, minus a couple of things that might have been cut, minor things. But I think one of those posts should be coming up as well. Now, that's pretty much the end of the video when it comes to Bannerlord news. Now let's talk about some channel news for anybody who cares. For my channel, it's been kind of slow. I know it's been kind of slow. Bear with me. I just got a new job. You know, I got a lot more, or a lot less time now, because I got a lot more stuff to do, right? But I'm going to be trying to upload at least 1 to 2 videos per week on here. But if you go to my second channel, Content Miner, down below, link down below, also my channel, I post like little clips here and there of other games that I'm playing, but those usually don't have my voice in it. Some will, some won't, but that's just like a, you know, a secondary channel that I just, you know, it's not as much as like I have to sit down, I have to write something, then I have to like kind of go over it, or I have to find something. It's just me playing, right? But expect 1 to 2 videos, main channel, this one, and then obviously on the secondary channel, I'm uploading like 5 clips a day, something along those lines, right? So that's how I'm going to do it. That's how it's going to go from now on. And then, you know, we'll see how we go, and I'll probably make another update later on. But that's going to do it for me, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you all for all the support. I really do appreciate it, and a lot more videos to come.